check everything first. Orchid Lupine or oh my days. I'll fix it later.
Hello everyone, this is Recco or Prima, and that is Claire, and we will be commentating on the yeah. Orchid picked Darkwoods here. So yeah, I mean, I'm guessing their survivors are just really comfortable on Darkwoods. So yeah,
And maybe their
I mean, I'm
hunter
guessing
is
their
secretly
survivors
cracked
are
on
just
it.
really
It's a pretty
comfortable
small
on
map,
Darkwoods.
but the swings can be very annoying for a lot of different hunters to deal with, at least in my experience, and it can be quite the loop around the treehouse can be quite strong as well. But once again, if you're comfortable with the map, then you're comfortable with the map, and a lot of people aren't. It's like Arms Factory in that regard. Most people hate it, so if you love it, then W to you. Nobody wants to play you on it anyway. So, as you were saying, from Supremacy, aka CC, we can definitely expect a geisha If I remember their previous matchup that we commentated together, they did play Geisha. And I think
Yes. But it
Clerk
was
as
on
well.
Ever Sleeping instead.
Yes, Ever Sleeping Geisha. They were playing incredibly aggressively. I remember that was a great game. I mean, I checked their profile. They're in Cyclops 4 with a 100% win rate. And they have that A-Batch on Geisha, A-Batch on Clerk. A lot of different hunters under their belt, actually. I mean, it would be fun
Yes.
to see something like a Naiad, Opera Singer, Soul Weaver, which I do also think they play. But obviously, I'm a Geisha Glacier, so I'd definitely love to see that.
I did see Opera a few games back for Lupin.
Oh.
So maybe we'll see Opera as well, but maybe on a different map.
Yeah, probably not on Darkwoods, but maybe. I don't know what they're planning here. I mean, they didn't pick Darkwoods. It was the other team, so maybe their hunter didn't expect it. But yes, we have both Orchid and Lupin are readied up now, so we will probably be starting in any minute now. I'm really curious what these survivors are going to play. It looks like we have Mitch, Wheat, Danine, and Walmart Bag 9 on our survivors here. If I remember these let me see. B batch on mechanic from Walmart Bag. I'm definitely not stalking people's profiles, guys. That's
Yeah,
evil.
me too.
Oh,
I
11
see
lanternist. That'd be fun to see. That'd be fun to see. Yeah.
an ex-S badge journalist and an A badge lanternist, almost S badge
Ooh.
since the 11th.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh, being robbed of the S badge by being 11th. That's happened to me like 2 times, and I would much rather be like 15th than 11th because 11th is just it's such an evil number. Like, give me that S
yes.
badge, please. But
And then I
yeah.
do see a B badge and a C badge for Merchant and Pharaoh Lady.
Oh.
Oh, Mitch.
I
There are
mean,
also a B badge
toy
mechanic.
merchant can be good on Darkwoods, I think, depending on how you place the catapults. But yeah, we are entering the ban pick phase now with mechanic and priestess being banned. Both very very annoying survivors here. So who's Orchid picking here? Zero hesitation on those bans as well, instantly locking in that mechanic priestess combo. Which
Yes,
for
they
real.
always ban Priestess and Mechanic. Mechanic for the Cypher shit. Priestess is really good for the long portals. We do see that journalist from probably for the
Journalist,
XF badge. Matador,
journalist and
very meta
Matador.
at the moment.
I do think journalists can struggle a bit into Geisha, at least in my experience, but I'm a bit odd. I love chasing journalists with Geisha because all you need to do is force out an Orphe pallet drop and then dash onto her through the pallet. And what's she gonna do? Nothing. But it does look like we are kind of setting up a Geisha counter here already, with both Matador and Archer being incredibly annoying for her to deal with. We are seeing that Lanterness ban from Clerk Supremacy here, and an Enchantress ban as well. Enchantress is an annoying harasser. I do think they might be setting up for an opera here though in terms of their bands, but this team comp is very annoying for an opera singer as well. But it could also be Geisha, could maybe be I don't know.
Maybe
A third,
Violetta? I
a
don't know, because she's
uh,
really fast.
this team comp, I mean, the Archer does counter a lot of different fast hunters. In my experience, I hate playing into Archer when I'm playing a fast hunter, but it shouldn't be all too difficult to make them miss their util as well. But it all
Um,
depends on how you play it. Yeah.
so what I'm seeing here is probably journalists with Tide, and then Toy Merchant can bring Tide as well. Matador also can bring Tide. I've seen the player here that's playing Matador bringing Tide and Knee Jerk at the same time before. I'm not sure if it's the same for now, but it is Archer with Flywheel.
Toy Merchant on that GG build. We are just adjusting our final talents here. Now into this comp. It's a pretty well-rounded comp. The decoding isn't slow. Toy Merchant is just good overall for catapult locations and also distributing items for everybody. Everybody has rechargeable util anyway, but after her buff, that is not an issue at all. Journalist is a pretty solid rescuer, but it can be easily countered by some counters like Wax Artist. Here we're
And
seeing
it
a
is
Geisha
Asia.
into this. If this were me, but I've been having a crazy teleport Geisha phase with chasing the rescuer as my main goal, but that's just me being odd. I would be chasing the journalist here and probably downing her in like 40 seconds, depending on how she plays it. Because in my experience, Geisha does well in journalist if you can just dash through objects, which I can on bad ping. I don't know if CC is a green ping player, but probably, so it might be a bit more difficult for them. But that's certainly an option. Archer can be an annoying chase. Matador as well does have those 2 built-in flywheels and that force pallet break / volt, which can counter dashes.
So
And
it is a knee jerk for Matador. No BT on journalists with the tide and knee jerk. Double tide with journalist and toy merchant and flywheel for Archer.
yeah, we have 3 borrowed times and then 1 broken windows tide turner, which is on our journalist. And they're not even spawning our journalist in middle, maybe expecting her to take chase, which makes sense. I mean, it is into a Geisha. None of these are fun chases for Geisha anyway. But given the spawn, I think they might be going for that toy merchant unless they know something that we don't and want to chase a Matador or an Archer. It all depends on what they're comfortable with. I just know that chasing both of them can be a bit iffy at times because Matador can counter 2 dashes. Like you dash onto him and then boom, he flies away. What are you gonna do? Nothing. You need to play very patiently. And Archer can basically negate your ability to dash by putting Laceration on you, and then you just get stunned mid dash depending on how much distance you want to cover with it. So none of these are fun for a Geisha to go after. And Tim Return is BT tied, so that's always an option. I mean, not like Geisha knows that unless she's watching the stream and cheating, which don't do that, kids. But Toy Machine can definitely be an option here because she doesn't get all too much distance against the Geisha anyway. You can very easily just bait out 2 catapults, and then what's she gonna do? Nothing exactly. Because you can just dash on after that first glider, and then she can't use the second one to glide again. And yeah, Geisha's just a really fast hunter, so. It does look like we're getting started here, though, with us being stuck on the loading screen. Ooh, who do you think Geisha's gonna chase? I've speculated a lot, but.
Toy merchants.
Mm.
And
we're
it is
rocking
the
that
BLK
PLK skin
Geisha.
with the accessory as well. Oh, I could never. It makes my game go all funky.
It
It's
is
not
a
headed for our Archer, actually.
Tension Geisha with 1 on Berserk, 1 on Raged for the Archer, and 1 on Mischievous, probably also for Archer.
I don't know why we're bringing Mischievous when we're chasing the Harasser, but you go, girl. It does look like we are headed for this Archer, yes. And hitting through the pallet, we're a bit paranoid. I think every single Geisha player has that PTSD of getting pallet stunned 5 million times in one game. Just putting a butterfly here. Yeah, you can't vault that window. If you vault that window, you're gonna butterfly, and that means you're gonna die. We get that hit here. Flywheel is up in 10 seconds. Archer doesn't have any util at the moment. I mean, it was a cooldown. And her crossbow and her normal bow is up, and flywheel as well is up in 1 second. And here, Geisha's blink is up in 10. We get that hit though. Ooh, very unfortunate for our Archer, pretty early down considering she is a counter character here. We do have 2 bows that we die with, and also a crossbow plus a flywheel, sharing right next to where we are, and our journalist is already positioning for that rescue. They're hiding right behind her.
If she's not playing very aggressive, I think she can go for a drop down blink here.
Yeah, I mean, she does have a blink.
Rescue.
It does look like that's what we're gonna do, though into a journalist that can be a bit iffy, I think we're just gonna, we are getting that drop down blink, but unfortunately we miss it. I do think just doing it against a journalist where it's not a guaranteed stuff can be a bit iffy because it's going to be a rescue anyway, and wasting your trade.
I prefer injuring the journalist and then blinking on the Archer.
Yeah. I mean, now the journalist got a damage in this rescue, but that drop down hit should have hit the journalist. I'm not quite sure what it hit, but we were kind of getting robbed there from our Geisha. In terms of their ciphers, though, we do have 2 pops. Journalist positioned very early for that rescue, which I mean did pay off, but that means your cipher was only up 30%, which he has gone back to now.
And Matador is going.
Oh, we see that toy merchant. We see that toy merchant. She was hiding a bit, poor thing here, and that's going to be the hit on toy merchant. Archie doesn't pick up that
But
item.
does
Very
not
unfortunate. I'm
get
not quite sure what the item was, but flywheel. Ooh, good flywheel play here from our Geisha, and that's going to be the down and elimination on our Archer, with our Toy Merchant just flying off. Luckily, not a double down, but in terms of ciphers, this is looking a bit grim. We have 2 ciphers popped, and a third one almost done, but still, oh, we missed that. That's very sad. But still, we have that 36% cipher that's not being decoded at all, with it looking like our toy merchant and journalist want to be sat here. And we are looking off towards that Matador, but I do think that we realize that, oh, they're probably healing. We want to find out where they are, but will we find them though? That is the question. There's no trails here. Oh no, they're hiding. They're healing in the open. We definitely see that. They do.
I mean,
guys?
I think it's easier.
Right. That
She
was a
does
bit.
this for
That was a bit.
last catapult, which is being destroyed, so she can't really do anything now.
I'm still not quite sure why they were healing in the open and then tried to hide together. Oh, our dash does get cancelled here by that journalist who had a butterfly. Really well played in terms of support here. Very annoying when somebody who you're not even going after cancels your dash. Very patient with our Orphe here. The thing is, if she uses her Orphe on a pallet instead of after she
Mercury.
dead.
Now it's teleport onto the 2 that
Here, that's going to be hit. Yeah, no flywheel on him. He's broken windows, and that is the hit on our Matador. Basically, everybody is injured now except for that journalist who doesn't have borrowed time, by the way. And our turn merchant is hiding, guys. Guys, maybe we should give up on the hiding and try to pull distance. I don't know though. I don't know. I think this Geisha has proven to have some quite good eyesight here, so maybe repeatedly doing that can be a bit
can
risky.
never be me. I have terrible eyesight. That's why I always need deer hunt in my builds.
Oh no, I
Because
love
if I
your hunt.
try and greet for the double down, I will never find it.
No, right? I have the same thing. And then my friend was telling me, like, why are you bringing deer head? That's so cringe. Waste of persona points. Like, son, you don't understand how bad I am at finding people.
Exactly.
Or seeing that attempted drop down on our journalist. Drop down's the Orphe. Good Orphe from our journalist. And that is not going to be a terror shock. Good damageless rescue then from our journalist. The cipher that we're currently standing at and cheering at is on 56%. But they won't really be able to pop that now, will they? Because that's, you know, where they're kiting. Ooh, we get that dash cancel. That's really good for our journalist. She's able to get out and
Starting a new
here.
cipher?
Yeah, I mean, they can't really do this one.
Yeah.
So our Matador is decoding a new cipher. Journalist has no borrowed time, but also if Geisha realizes this, that's going to be quite cooked for our survivors. We do have one Orphe to work with to possibly negate that drop down hit. We also have teleport up in 1 second here, with Matador having 2 muletas to work with as well in case he does get teleported on. Oh!
That was a really good drop down hit.
Unfortunately, journalist doesn't realize that that was a no attack recovery hit and just instantly went for the rescue. That was very unfortunate for our journalist here.
No,
That's
they're not
really
lucky.
working.
So if the Matador don't kite long enough or hides long enough, they can maybe get one escape.
I mean, the question is where Matador is headed. If Geisha doesn't pick up Tinnitus here, that is just going to be 1 tier worth of time. It doesn't look like our Matador is hiding, though. They're definitely going to have a trait here, and that's the Tinnitus picked
There
up.
is no.
Yeah, we have a trail. We
It's
have
no, rocket chair speed. But Matador does have 2 muletas to work with.
Ooh.
Oh, this is his first one.
That was a bit unfortunate. His Muletas on a 7-second cooldown, but that is not going to be the down. Beautiful force pallet break here from Wheat22. We do have our second Muleta up now at the moment. Ooh, red light tricking here from Clerk Supremacy. Will we get that hit on him though? Probably not, right? As he does have a Muleta, can we dodge it? We are not dodging the Muleta here, but he does have a butterfly on him, and that is going to be the dash and the down. Beautifully well played from our Clerk Supremacy. Geisha here! I was about to say our Clerk. That was a great 4K. Really unfortunate that we did get terror shocked after that drop down hit, but that was really well played, honestly. I mean, it was a bit unfortunate that our Archer only had a 48 seconds total containment time, but our survivors were still almost able to potentially tie or one escape, so that was good. So I think that terror shock on the journalist proved to be a bit detrimental to our game. But that was really well played from our Geisha.
Yes, I was thinking it was gonna be Freeman, since if Toy Merchant wasn't found, and if she could have hit, not healing in the open.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, they had definitely had strong type potential had they just gotten that reset off and not been found by the geisha, obviously. That was a bit unfortunate, and then they decided to start hiding afterwards as well. That was a bit of an interesting decision made, but still, I think it was well played from both sides. Though we were kind of underestimating geisha's eyesight. I mean, if I was the hunter, I wouldn't have seen them. But a lot of people have improved their eyes after repeatedly being hit against.
Probably not me. I'm terrible finding survivors, but we do see the hunter for Orchid here. I think I've seen them play Peddler, Goldman, Ivy. I've seen them play Clerk as well, and they are in the Night Watch leaderboard. I've been looking out for that since I play Night Watch.
Yeah, I mean, when I've gotten them in rank, I've mostly seen them on Night Watch, as well as also I've had them on meta picks like Goatman. I do know they have a clerk. I remember them playing clerk on Sacred Heart Hospital, and they got a 4K. It was a really good match.
Totally
But
not my team.
in terms of what they've played in rank, as I said, it's been Night Watch and meta. I mean, Goatman on Darkwoods. I think I do think that works out. Uh-huh.
Oh, in previously I've seen oh, I've seen the team playing, like these four playing. I do see them having a designated decoder, rescuer, and harasser as well. So this might be a really coordinated team against this hunter.
Yeah. I mean, oh, I'm really curious how this is gonna go. I know that Wilmer Bike is a really solid hunter. And you know, they're already an evil dragon, despite season visa being very, very recent. They've also gotten 143 stars in peaks here. I just know this is a good player overall. I mean, I'm curious who they're going to.
We're just waiting for the hunter here, and they have readied up, so we should be starting anytime soon now.
Yes. Mhm. Okay, I'm curious if they're going to be playing Night Watch here. I mean, it is a round one.
Can I convince them? Maybe.
It does look like Claire is currently trying to convince Walmart Bag 9 of playing Night Watch here. I'm set badge already. That's great. That's great. But you know, Walmart Bag 9, if you are watching, please do play Night Watch or Geisha. You know, it doesn't hurt to see Geisha twice in one day. You know, I do love Geisha. I think Geisha should just be seen, you know. That's just how beautiful she is. But from our survivors here, I remember getting Cryfish, at least in rank. I don't remember who they played though. And their team captain as well. They do have a lot of different badges. You're a very versatile survivor. They have that B badge on Thief. I think they should play Thief. They should play Thief. They really should play Thief.
Cookie, for real. I do know the leader, like the captain, plays a lot of decoders.
Yeah, they play Thief.
No.
He's a decoder. He's a decoder. What are you talking about? But yeah, no, okay.
Sure.
As you were saying.
Well, I do see them mostly play decoders in
Okay.
this tourney.
I guess that's a chase. I mean, they seem like a pretty solid player, so obviously you want to take Kite first if you believe in your kiting abilities here. We are in that banned pick phase here with Seer and Doctor being banned, both of which are very annoying. I banned Doctor myself in rank. I hate Doctor. Seer as well can be very annoying to play against. We're seeing that Puppeteer.
Puppet and Enchantress. Enchantress without Harass and Puppet who can take the tide.
Yeah, I mean, even after his rescue debuff, I mean, rescue nerf, which remove that nerf, please. He's still a pretty solid rescuer if you have the ping to react to swings. We are seeing a Gravekeeper ban as well. Really solid rescuing character.
Yes,
I mean, I
think
know.
he's really strong, and we see that first officer.
I mean, I know Walmart Bag probably doesn't play Smiley Face, but based on these bans, you got me thinking that, oh wait, they'll play Smiley. And yeah, first officer pick. I mean, we did ban Gravekeeper, so pulling up with another rescuer does make sense. Do you think these bans would make sense for a okay, meteorologist as well? Like, okay, why are we banning like a Smiley Face right now, Walmart Bag 9? But do these bans make sense for a Night Watch? As you know, you are a Night Watch player.
Probably not.
Not really? I mean, Doctor ban as
because if he has the first presence, he could quickly catch up to Gravekeeper, and Doctor you mostly want to camp behind pallets. And he does have the ability to jump over them, but if they're smart with Doctor, then can be good against Nightwatch. And Seer, if they use Owl, you can bait it out and use the skill to slow them down and hit them after the Owl. Meteorologist, I mean, if you're using the one where you can go up, that could be good, but if it's the one where you can push the hunters back, Nightwatch can really catch up really quickly.
I do think that this team comp that our survivors are pulling up with is good against both Nightwatch and a potential Goatman. So I do definitely think they did their homework here. I mean, these bans, looking at them, can definitely be Goatman bans. I mean, Sierra, Doctor, Gravekeeper. The Meteor is a bit iffy to me, but they're all really good into him as well. And this counter
I use my translator. I think Matador carrying Tide, also first officer.
Why are you using your Google Translate for survivors?
I think that means saving people, so rescuer maybe, and it is a Goatman. So Enchantress might be going for Flywheel, and Puppet should be knee jerk, or is this a triple tide?
I do think that a Goatman into this comp can be a bit scary. I mean, all 4 of these survivors do have something that can kite out a cage. Puppeteer, you can just pop it after he cages, and what's he gonna do? I mean, a chip is a chip anyway. Like, you'll get hit in the cage, that kills the cage. You don't get hit.
Warm-up bag 9 with the big build.
Big build, okay, yeah. We have some really creative build names here for both sides here. I don't know why Cryfish is running a build called Meow, but you go, girl. And we are doing our areas.
Not be talking. I have seen your build names, and they're quite questionable. Oh, it is a triple tide with Puppet with the knee jerk and the tide.
It does look like we are.
See, my translators was good, and first officer with the rescue build.
It does look like we are doing a bit of an interesting spawn here with us actually spawning the Enchantress in middle rather than the first officer who is the main rescuer. We might be wanting to keep him safe here. I mean, as you were saying, we have the triple borrow time with the broken windows and Tide Turner on our Puppeteer. No, BT on Puppet can be a bit sketchy because his main appeal, at least in my opinion, for endgame is that he can tank detention hits. So if he's not fully healed up when endgame comes around, he won't be able to take any detention damage, but he should still be a very valuable asset for this team, you know, as he does counter Goatman pretty dang hard. But it's probably headed for the first officer here or the enchantress, but I don't really know if they want to be chasing that 2-story. And enchantress is also quite annoying to deal with as Goatman. But let's just see who they're going for.
This might be an abnormal Goatman, like we usually see. I've had a abnormal Goatman just now, and they barely abnormal. They only abnormaled once and swapped to teleport already.
I mean, maybe that's enough. I don't know how the game went. It does look like we are loading in here. And who is going to get chased? Who's going to die? What will happen here? Okay, we already got the tension trump card built on our Goatman with 1 stack of Desperate Pie. It does indicate that they might be wanting to go for that Enchantress. Double stack rage once again. We are having a full harasser anti-persona here with Wanted Order and Exhibitionist.
We do have the increasing attack recovery after missing attack, and that is from Deer Hunt, one of my favorites.
As I said, it's Exhibitionist.
Oh,
you don't need to explain what Exhibitionist is, Claire. The people that are watching.
I'm not reading it. I'm just guessing. Hello.
In Claire, we are seeing
and
that
it is Wanted Order as well.
Right, actually getting that whole cage. Really good, just taking a basic chip here. I mean, Goatman does have 40 energy at the moment.
And Cypher's halfway, so if there's a down now, which already happened,
and that's all the Cypher as well. And we already got
Cypher with Blink.
Goatman here, and also trump card. Yes, but
if
our Puppeteer is forced to run off. Really sad. He does have Tide Turner though, so he might be going for that rescue here instead of forcing first officer to head on over from across the map. Probably just buying some time here. I mean, our Cyphers are moving now. They're on 60%, but it was still a kind of short kite here from our Enchantress, but it's into a Goatman. And we do have a 3-stack for rebound as well. Ooh.
As well as Flywheel, yes.
Yeah. Which is good to have against a Goatman. Might try to force out the blink here, but obviously blinking would be very risky here as they might just get 3-stacked in the face. They might want to force out the stuns before they use their blink. Yeah, as you can see, they're not even blinking here. I mean, Tide Turner did run out, so this is already a really good rebound kite here, just 3-stacking that gate palette here. I don't know if a 3-stack here was necessary. Beautiful palace up from our Enchantress because they're still ending up trapped in this corner, but that is a blink forced out. We do have a 2-stack as well for rebound with that. Yeah, Puppeteer will probably just go on over to start a new Cypher with the Matador here headed in for not the Matador, the first officer. Their silhouettes are similar, headed in for that rescue here, and we do have a Tide Turner on as well as a
delay a lot with Tide as well, so if this Enchantress can kite good enough, it can be a thing.
Ooh, beautiful body block here from our first officer here.
I mean, Enchantress has to kite
90%. Our Enchantress would need to kite 90% of a Cypher on her own. I mean, now it's 80. But it all depends on how well this first officer can body block, and also how well she can use her stuns here. She does have 1 at the moment. That's already the flywheel out. I don't know if she can actually do this. I mean, dual kiting against the Goatman is really good. So if she gets help, she should be pretty good here, and that is unfortunately not the chip put on our Enchantress, but considering these Cyphers are at 50%,
they are really
cancel the quick recovery there. That is very unfortunate for our Enchantress here. That's just going to decade into the down, maybe. No, beautiful juking here from Enchantress.
Oh, unlucky. If only they survived for a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, our Cyphers are on 76%, and that is the last Cypher at the moment as well. Teleport is back up in 30 seconds, but first officer will not be able to self-pick up in time. We're just gonna leave him on the ground. I guess we're leaving him on the ground, which means that
when they can just pop right now.
Yeah, that's definitely a bit of a misplay, I think, from our hunter here instead of just taking that here and then switching targets.
And use his puppet to tank 1 tension.
Beautiful puppet bait here from our goatman. We have teleport up in 5 seconds as well, so when that puppet ends, we're probably just gonna down him and then teleport on over to other gates. I mean, I'm not sure.
It still has
Oh,
to work with.
Ooh, beautiful puppet here from our puppeteer as well, but that is going to be the down here, and our matador can just run out the gate there. Can he? No, he can't, because we were waiting outside of the gate. Ooh, that is so unfortunate, and that's going to be the escape from our first officer here. We don't know where the matador is, though. But he is there. He is there. Puppeteer does have self-heal as well. If he's able to get up, Matador is able to get out of the gate.
He isn't in the radius for Goatman, so he goes to the gate without being noticed. And Puppeteer is picking himself up, and he
Dungeon is over there. I mean, the tension is out in 60 seconds, but I don't think this puppet will be able to get that, which is very unfortunate here. Yeah, that's just going to be down, but still... really good hiding here from our Matador. Had the Matador come down, this would have probably been a 3-man elimination.
But really this is double really kiting at the end. Oh.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I did think that leaving the first officer on the ground when the cipher was that far was a bit of a mistake from Walmart back here, but still a tie is good. But at the same time, right, our team survivors just got 4K'd in the previous round, and now we've gotten a tie, which means that the what's their team name? Lupine? Lupine should be at 7 points here. 7-2, which can be a bit unfortunate for them if I am keeping track of this score correctly. I am not sure if I am. I mean, let me just double check real quick in our beautiful evil live chat here. Oh, there's no info on it. Okay, who cares? Yeah, no subs here from Lupine. What about Orchid? Let us see. Oh, we are already getting that custom lobby started here. No map has been selected or anything. So Claire, how are you feeling about this skin? These 2 new skins that have come out in the shop.
Oh, the BLK ones. To be honest, I don't really like the Ganji one. In my opinion.
Oh, how can you not like the Ganji one? It's so peak.
It's peak, but it's kind of missing something for me.
Right. I mean, I don't play Ganji. I'd never buy it. I mean, I'm not really spending money on IDV at the moment anyway due to current events. But I do think
But Geisha, I think her accessory is gonna be a bit blinding for me. Well, that's for me, but I don't know about other people. But her skin is really beautiful, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've been playing BLK Geisha, but I literally just can't use her accessory. One of our friends gifted me the skin, but the accessory is just a lot. I've been using the pickup animation because I think it's really cute, but just overall, the whole like your screen, like the air chatters when you attack, and you also have the whole like river of purple that comes when you dash.
Yeah,
like it's a lot, and the whole dash icon as well changes. It's a really well made accessory, but it can be a bit much at times for when you're playing. And I do also think it might make the survivors you're playing against lag. So I've been not using it just to ensure how fair it is for
Orchid does have a substitute, so Cam is replacing Wheat. And they are banning Sacred Hospital. And Lupin picks Ever Sleeping. I've seen the Hunter for Lupin play Clerk on Sacred before. Maybe they banned Sacred because of it.
I mean, yeah, they 4K'd you on Sacred Heart Hospital, did they not, Claire? I mean, your team. It was a great game. I loved it. But yeah, moving on, we do have that Ever Sleeping Town here. Really good map, in my opinion. It's one of the best.
And Orchid are doing first.
Oh, Orchid playing
Survivor appearance, please, or Opera, maybe Opera, in my opinion.
Ooh, I mean, the thing with Ever Sleeping is just that it's a really good map for a lot of hunters. I don't think Ever Sleeping harms any one hunter in specific. It's just the overall really good map. I think the kiting routes are easy to understand as well, but in terms of if I get Ever Sleeping in Hunter rank, I'll be cheering. Because, oh my god, it's Ever Sleeping in an arms factory, guys!
Yes, exactly.
Life is great. I think Ever Sleeping is just a really good map.
I almost never get Ever Sleeping as Hunter, and I'm like, why do I keep getting Leos or Arms Factories? Not fair.
I keep getting maps that I hate and never Ever Sleeping. I think it's kind of avoiding me. But in terms of comp, I do think Ever Sleeping is one of the most popular maps here. I mean, it's good for Opera Singer. Let me just quadruple check Clerk Supremacy's badges here. So it's good for Opera, which they play. It's good for Naiad, which they play. It's what?
It's all women. Yes, I approve.
I mean, yeah. Nobody plays men anyway. But it's good for Opera. It's good for Anne. It's good for Naiad. It's decent for Peddler. It's good for Soul Weaver. It's good for Geisha, and it's good for Clerk. I think. I don't know. I don't play Clerk.
So too.
It should be. So Clerk Supremacy definitely has a lot of options here playing on Ever Sleeping Town. I mean, it was their team that selected it, so they might be cooking something up here. I would be really excited to see a potential Soul Weaver. I don't think they'll be playing Soul Weaver, but I'd be so happy to see her getting some love. She really
There is an acrobat badge in the Survivor team.
Oh. I mean, I don't know if
and we are starting.
We are doing that band pick phase now at the moment.
And it is a Mechanic and Priestess again. Wow, don't really want Cypher and that long portal.
Will we ban that Opera? Will we ban that Clerk? Oh, we are banning that Clerk, which leaves Opera open here. Do you want to go for that? I mean, Archer is global banned. I don't know if they have a lot of good Opera counter options here, so it can definitely be a good pick. I mean, Gravekeeper is also a kind of rescue into Opera, in my opinion, because you can get those
really good. Especially when Grave saves his shovel, and Lanternus with both freeze framing the chair herself and the Cyphers for Cypher Rush.
Yeah, I mean, Lanternus is really good at negating information that the hunter might get from ciphers not shaking, right? Because you can just make any cipher stop shaking even though it's being decoded, so you don't really know where the rescuer is coming from, you don't really know which cipher is the last, etc. So it's just overall really good to have a Lanternist on your team. We are banning that Enchantress Prisoner from CC here with a Perfumer pick. They're definitely doing a bit more of a tanky team comp here, with both Perfumer and Gravekeeper being two very tanky characters, and they also have good synergy with a Lanternist, which is good. We are seeing that Doctor pick as well. Doctor is just a demon after her buffs here, so that's definitely a very good pick. I mean, this is also a good team into a Goatman. I don't know if CC plays Goatman, but overall just really solid, really tanky. You could probably negate it by playing something
Barma, a barmaid build, probably a healing build.
Barma? Yeah, probably a healing
rescue build on Perfumer.
Yeah, probably seeing that Tide Turner Perfumer, definitely very valid choice. She doesn't really get chased a lot.
Brave borrowed time and Tide Turner, BT plus TT. And Lanternus of the Restrain build should be Flywheel form.
Yeah, Flywheel on Lanternus does definitely make sense here. We're seeing that Gravekeeper, as you said, on borrowed time Tide Turner. It does look like we'll probably have 4 borrowed times here, but we don't really know until we enter that area, so like we can see their builds for sure. But who will CC pick here? And is it not Soul Weaver?
Yes!
Guys, I know the secrets. I was like,
we know the secrets. I said Soul Weaver.
Soul Weaver! That's beautiful. I love to see Violetta get some love here. I mean, into this team comp, I mean, the thing with Soul Weaver is that she has really, really fast. So you can basically get away with chasing their Gravekeeper here, who is a guaranteed Tide Turner, because you'll be able to get hits on those shovels really quickly. You could also probably get away with chasing something like a Lantern as well. I don't know if you want to chase a Perfumer in the scenario, but because of where she's spawning, but maybe it would work out. Yeah, as you said, that is a Doctor on full kite, borrowed time Tide Turner on both Perfumer and Gravekeeper here, and that Flywheel borrowed time on Lanternus. Lanternus can be very annoying, because she can just put on a clone and then leave, and you don't know where she's going. So I don't know if a Soul Weaver would want to deal with that. Though I do think that she is a possible chase here, but you know, if this were me, I would be chasing the rescuer. But I am addicted to chasing rescuers, especially when it's Gravekeeper, because you can just very quickly get those hits when you're on fast hunters like Soul Weaver, Opera Singer, Geisha, etc. But it does depend on what Soul Weaver wants to do here. Full Kite Doctor is definitely not going after his custom map as well. Yeah.
I really love, as Hunter, I really love interrupting shovels for Gravekeeper because when they're not fully into the shovel, you can interrupt them and hit the Gravekeeper, injuring them while like resetting the cooldown for the shovel.
I mean, most of the time you will see a Gravekeeper drop a pallet and then go into shovel so they don't get interrupted, at least in my experience. But that still basically guarantees a hit on the shovel if you do triple destructiveness, which I'm guilty of doing. I love triple destructiveness. It's so annoying for survivors to deal with. But here we are loading into the game here. I mean, we're loading. Can we load quicker, Netties, please? I would do anything. Okay, we are loading in here. We're probably running that blink. Oh, beautiful skin and our Soul Weaver as well here. But yeah, we are doing that detention trump card peepers. Very interesting. Headed for that lanterness here. Peepers really good for slowing down survivors as well as knowing exactly where they are. We're probably not going for any web shot true walls like a Jack would, but still, we are just going to make them slow. And you know, when you're playing really slowly, when you're walking really slowly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Claustro. I mean, we love Claustro. That's going to be the hit on our Lanternus here using tree hole web stacks. It's really good, dropping that pallet. Oh, but we hear the footsteps, though. We hear the footsteps, guys.
With
Oh, we
Max.
get juked. And we both the pallet here.
Berserker, Max Berserker.
Get a bit confused. Yeah, it is a Max Berserker. Definitely going into that camping role here. It has been. We haven't even put down a peeper yet. We're body blocking from our Gravekeeper here. Yeah, we don't get that hit. You can't hit Lanternus at all when she's invisible, and that's going to be the hit on the Gravekeeper. I don't know why we kept body blocking for her while she was invisible, because you know she could not take a hit. But at the same time, maybe she didn't have enough duration on her living image to make it on over to a pallet. So just to stay safe. Oh, that's a beautiful chip in from our Soul Weaver here. Is up in 4 seconds as well, using more web stacks here to catch up to her. We do have a flywheel. Do we flywheel into the pallet? Yeah, we do, but that's just, it's dropped. That's going to be the death on our Lanternus here. I mean, our ciphers are good, except for that middle cipher, which was disrupted, which is very sad to see. It's on
yeah, and
at the moment,
cipher as well.
Yeah, putting down peepers for that.
Though, should be looking for that Gravekeeper.
I mean, our Gravekeeper does make it in unnoticed here, which is good. I mean, he basically has it guaranteed, making it an unnoticed here. But we are just stalling here, hopping into that shovel. We do have webs here for a camp, increasing our attack recovery even more. Okay, we were baiting that charge out of the shovel. Oh, that's a terror shock.
Terror shock.
Very, very unfortunate. Wow. I do think this is CC's second terror shock of today. CC is just extremely locked in terror shocking these survivors. And we're just putting a peeper. Our Walmart bag 9 perfumer is headed in for that. They do have Tide as well. Beautiful chip dodge here using our perfume. We get that damage list. Really well done. I mean, Lanternus doesn't really have anything to work with, so she's just going down, but she's running away from our downed Gravekeeper, so we can probably get that heal now, which is good. Unfortunately, this is really good dodge here from our perfumer, and our
Max present Weaver with really slow ciphers. One's only on half, and one's on 30%, which is kind of really bad for
yeah, we are healing our Gravekeeper,
and they are healing.
And that's going to be the heal. That's a full reset here, which is good. Nobody is injured at the moment. We're just putting down peepers, pressuring that middle cipher, which is still on 36%. Really sad to see. Our Gravekeeper has a bit of shovel left. Our perfumer has 2 perfumes. And obviously, Doctor has max syringe durability because it doesn't really run out. Oh, beautiful shovel cancel here from our Soul Weaver. It's going to be the hit on our Gravekeeper as well. The shovel is on a 7-second cooldown here. I mean, that's going to be the down. Oh, very unfortunate here.
Still has a little bit of shovel left, but wouldn't be a lot used, would it?
Yeah, this chair here
does have 2 perfumes, and there is a doctor in the team.
This chair can be very, very annoying to rescue against, especially against fast hunters like Soul Weaver, because you have a massive open area before you make it on over to the chair.
But it seems
Especially because she does have that triple
is
berserker and
saving.
overwhelm as well. Beautiful
Great
tip
idea.
level here from our doctor. We just want to delay the doctor getting to the chair here. Is that going to be a terror shock? No terror shock. Yes.
Ooh,
No, that is a terror shock. Guys, I spoke too soon. That is going to be the terror shock on our
I wish
doctor
I had
as
this kind
well.
of skill, honestly.
We all need to learn camping from Clerk Supremacy here, for sure. Is that going to be the hits? No, no hits, no hits. Waiting for the perfume back, no perfume back, and that's a chip, and that's going to be the down, and that is going to be the first kill elimination here from Clerk Supremacy, making it look super, super easy to camp with Soul Weaver here really well.
Oh, I wish I had this kind of skill just to terror shot. Maybe I should learn a fast swinging hunter,
Yeah, maybe you should. I mean, that beautiful, beautiful Soul Weaver was going all into the camp, honestly, with them having Overwhelm as well as Triple Berserker. So it wasn't very difficult to rescue against, but they didn't really get any stuffs because of their fast attack recovery. It was mostly just them getting 2 terror shocks, which just really good chair mind gaming here, I think.
Orchid really needs to recover from this, so needs a 4K, definite 4K as well.
I mean, yeah, the first round was a loss to them. I'm not sure. Do they still move on if this round is a tie? Yeah, they do, right? But if they lose this round, then that is going to be the guaranteed win for
Yeah.
So they just need to get a 1 escape in order to finish this matchup. Lupine, I mean. Which is going to be really fun to see how they play for a 1 escape. I love seeing people play for 1 escapes. We might be seeing something Bulmer. So I don't know. Guys, I'm not sure. But
Ever Sleeping might be an Ivy from
Ivy?
Walmart bag.
Ivy would definitely be very fun to see. I mean, I'd love to see a Night Watch as well,
I mean, he's a tie hunter.
He is getting that part.
If you can scuff rescues with the pullback or get terror shots like CC, and he's just a tie hunter, and he's not really good at pressuring ciphers or having any map pressure at all.
Yeah, you're right. He's definitely not a strong hunter, and he came out, and then Opera released, and it was like, oh, okay, there's a fast hunter. But who cares, right? Because this hunter is faster. Like, he so got sidelined by her. He didn't really have any glory days here. We have those global bans coming in with a Puppeteer, Enchantress, First Officer, and Matador, and a Goatman as well. We have our survivors in the lobby as well, just waiting for one of them, and also the hunter from the opposing team here. Was that being Walmart back 9? Because no substitutes, no swaps here. I love the Navia PNG tuber. No, me too. It's super cute. Right, Claire?
Right, guys. And I'm commissioning Pixel for another one.
Yeah, you don't want that copyright infringement on what? MiHoYo? Hoyoverse? Hoyolab? What even is her name, bro? What even is her name? But yeah, you don't want to get a copyright striked by them for taking their character without permission here. But yeah, a Crush Them lobby has been started. I'm scared of CC. She's scary with Hunter. Me too, guys. I am so glad I don't see CC in rank. I ranked Survivor like crazy, and I don't think I saw CC once. I think I added them through getting them in rank because they absolutely cooked me. But other than that, I haven't seen them, and God bless, because my win rate cannot handle it. We're getting terror shocked in 5 seconds with this one. We have our lobby started. I mean, I'd love, as I said, to see some Night Watch. I mean, of course, you said he's a bad hunter, but you know, it'd just be fun to see. I mean, if they bring warp, they'll just get carried by it, like Cathartic. So it should be pretty easy.
Yes, but like, how often does he get 4Ks? Even though I redeem it like crazy.
That's true. That's true.
And some Night Watches bring Trump instead of what's it called? Confined instead. What? Because
what are you talking about, Claire?
What am I saying? Night Watches is really easy to loop, and Confined's really good with him. But some S badges or A badges for Night Watch do bring Trump card.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on the map, I think. Like, if you have a map with really good windows that are really easy to abuse, like, I think any area with a shack, if you're playing Night Watch without Confined on, like, Sacred Heart Hospital, then you hate yourself. Low key.
No, exactly. In shack, you can just loop him if you have, like, knee jerk or something.
Yeah, right. We are seeing that Seer.
Do you see that Seer ban, maybe? And
Seer
Fire Investigator.
I mean, okay, we're playing Ivy. That's a bit. I mean, for Fire Investigator.
We're not playing Ivy, yeah.
I mean, we're not playing Ivy, guys, because we're banning Ivy.
We're playing Ivy. Maybe they should have banned the Clerk instead, since they banned Seer, which is really
Fire
good.
Investigator. Fire Investigator does counter Ivy, so. I mean, when you see that Fire Investigator ban, you're just like, oh, you start shaking. You're like, I don't want to play against that Ivy. Please don't do this to me.
And we do see
then
that.
It. It's
Seer. We already saw Seer, so how's that gonna make sense?
You're doing Archer Doctor here. I mean, Seer, if you stare at Ivy's feet because you're into feet, you don't actually get corruption, and you can still get owls. I've heard. I don't play. I don't play Seer.
It is true because I've seen in tourneys people getting paintings while not looking at Ivy.
Ooh, we're seeing that Merc pick as well. Really solid comp here from our survivors. I don't think anybody would want to play a Clerk into this low key. We have both Doctor and Archer.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that Escapologist ban. I don't know who you're planning on playing when you ban Efron, but he's just annoying to deal with in general. Especially if you're someone like Naiad, it just fully negates your whole water ability, which is built in Flyville, and Toy Merchant as well.
Has really good catapults in Ever Sleeping, especially the one that goes upstairs, and the one which can go from that there's like a hole in the second floor that code can go to second floor. The catapult just can like help you go up there without the stairs.
I mean, these are some kind of unconventional bans from our hunter here. In my opinion, you don't really see Escapologists or Toy Merchant banned a lot, but they can be annoying to deal with. Especially as you said, on Every Sleeping Town, there's some decent locations, but at the same time, it's not as good as like Lakeside Village Toy Merchant, but it can still be annoying for sure. I mean, Doctor Archer, you don't really want to play anyone into this low key. Low key, if I see this team comp, I'm logging off the game.
No, right, especially a novelist, Doctor Archer as well. No thanks. And Mercenary to guarantee that rescue. No, thank you.
I mean, this is really well
survivor instead of the hunter,
Oh my god. Exactly. Like, I'll just go friendly for this low key. It's a really solid team here. None of these are like especially good chases either, other than like Doctor, but still Doctor after buff is a nightmare to deal with.
Archer has the same build as I think it's also Flywheel.
You're using their male build once again here. Alright, now this is probably bringing Flywheel here. Our Merc's bringing Tide for sure, and our Doctor.
Night Watch, guys, my life is done.
It's Night Watch!
Done. Because Night Watch.
Vacuum! Vacuum Bill! Yeah?
A vacuum, yes. I do chase Archer sometimes, and I can catch up really quick. The Doctor, the pallet jumping and the
Doctor is
jumping off the
Doctor.
pallet.
Is Doctor.
Yeah.
What about Merc?
About Merc, you could really easily get double down for Merc, but I don't think you can scuff rescues, but you can definitely get double down. Novelist, not really good chase for Night Watch.
Novelist isn't really a good chase for anyone. He's
Yeah.
incredibly annoying. We are spawning our Doctor middle left here. No open graveyard.
Novelist
I
is
misspoke.
no BT with Tide and Knee Jerk, with Doctor with Knee Jerk, and Archer with Flywheel and Mercenary borrowed time.
I mean, won't they only need a 1 escape here in order to win? Because CC cooked and got a
yeah, they only need 1 escape to win.
So technically they could just kite. I mean, if they chase the Doctor, it's probably going to basically.
I'm actually really
anyway,
happy with the Night Watch.
Which would be they can just sell that.
I don't remember Walmart bags a Night Watch build though. I think I've seen it. I don't remember. But
I mean,
I don't find or Trump anyway. But some Night Watches do take peepers.
Peepers
for that map pressure, but I don't see them really often now. But if they take Trump, it should be Blink or Peepers. If it's confined, then it should be Warp or Teleport.
I mean, we will see shortly here. This spot, I mean, they're definitely, if they go for that Doctor, that's a guaranteed graveyard as well, which can be very annoying to deal with. Archer is just kind of far away. Our Merc also has a really long share time, so if you chase Merc, you're probably not getting that 4K. And our Novelist is just in an annoying spot.
Yeah.
You don't really chase him as a Night Watch. You don't really want to chase him as anyone. I hate going against Novelist, but I'm a Geisha player.
Am I happy that there is a Night Watch? Definitely. I am really happy. The 2 times there were 2 Night Watches
for that
journey. I had commentated for 2 Night Watches. So it is Rage for the Archer and Deer Hunt. So me. I bring as well and Hunter's Instinct for that boost at the start. They do have the
impulsive. That's a beautiful book here from our Novelist, but that's going to be the hits. Basement is not here though, unfortunately. Our book, we barely got any of it, is quite far from being regained. Oh, waiting here, really well played from our.
And it is a wolf. It's giving cathartic tonight.
We're breaking that palette. No, it is giving cathartic night for sure. I mean, I'm curious if they'll get that 4K just because they do have warp, which obviously carries your games, especially if you
but they,
that. So, is that the hit?
They didn't bring Max Berserk. I mean,
oh, that was almost Terror Shock. Oh, that was so unfortunate to see.
Berserk's really good for Night Watches if you're looking for a double down or a scuffed rescue, especially if that Max Berserk. But it isn't. It's 1 on Berserk and 1 on Rage.
I mean, we went a bit more into that anti-harass, I think. And we also don't want to get Palestine back-to-back by Novels, I suppose. Our Doctor Cypher is being harassed here with that Mercenary headed in for that rescue. We do have Tide Turner just breaking some pallets here, getting some wind tokens. Our Mercenary is around the middle here, heading near that locker. We just want to go in the other direction. Our Night Watch is playing this very patiently here. We don't want to overly commit to a side because it is Mercenary. He does have elbow pads, and we're just holding the turn. I mean, this could be an after half rescue, I think. Yeah, this is for sure after half. They're not rescuing yet, which is good. I mean, once again, they only need that 1 escape. I don't know if that was intentional. I think they might have miscalculated a bit on their rescuing time here. If they wanted to go before half, they definitely had to go a lot earlier here, and that is going to be a 51 rescue and a farm on the Novelist here, which makes this a bit risky for our survivors, honestly.
Is he going to basement?
He's not sure, isn't he?
I would have greeted for that double down though, but we do get that max presence.
Have that double down with Worth. We could, which was definitely an option, but I mean they're dead on chair. There's no chairs nearby as well. We're chairing basement? Okay, we're chairing basement. I mean, why not? There were no other chairs
I
nearby.
mean, they could just warp to Cypher right now, but they don't seem to.
You need to go out of basement first, though, to use your warp. And now they could be warping to Cypher. Yeah, that's what they're doing, warping over to that mercenary. I mean, our Cyphers are good, though. Our Archers actually popped all 3 of them. Archer is our pro decoder here. Beautiful elbow pad from our Merc. He does have, let me see. No more elbow pads to work with. That's just going to be the hit on him. He has borrowed time. Yeah, we do get that down
here. This is looking like a tie game to me, unless they work up something.
I mean, Mercenary's chair time is really slow, so I think we probably just want to slug him, I guess. If we can get that done on Doctor, it will be a bit different. We see that broken window speed boost. Now we need to fully commit onto that dog, because she'll just heal herself. Yeah, using those speed tokens, speed tokens. Doctor did use one of our healing bottles here. Beautiful pulse stun from Doctor here, and that's going to be another hit on Doc. Our Archer is popping yet another Cypher here, giving them 4 Cyphers decoded out of 5. I just think that's very, very funny.
Archer? No, decoder.
Right? That's her main.
But that Cypher, that last Cypher's almost prime, which is really bad. They might, the Hunter might want to stall for Warp Pit, but they don't. Yeah, this is looking really rough. Going to that Cypher, which they can just
Archer having popped all 5 Cyphers in the game, by the way. Very, very interesting to see. I mean, all they need is a 1 out. This is a guaranteed 1 out. We don't have trades. We have no way of getting to the gate. Our Mercenary is just staying far away from the gate here. If they commit over to that Archer, the gates might still be open, but our Mercenary can just...
If they do get a really quick down on Archer, then they can just warp over, but I doubt they
That's
can.
max util. I don't know if we'll be getting that done quickly. At all, beautiful dodge here, but that's still going to be the stun here on our... Ooh, pallet mind game here, and that fails.
Really good flywheel.
Flywheel from Cryfish here, but that is just going to be the down, and the other gate is going to be open. This
and the gate is almost
very
open.
unfortunate.
So this is a tie.
That is a tie, yeah. The gate is...
Unfortunately,
and that's going to be the win for Tulip here. And now the tram comes in and shits on Walmart Bag 9's dreams, but honestly, really well played from our Night Watch here. They had a 3 kill, but it doesn't matter. They needed that 4 kill in order for it to be good enough for their team anyway. So it was kind of cooked, but I do think it was very well played, especially with that after half rescue here from our Hunter. Yeah, Archer best decoder. I don't know how Archer managed to pop all 5 Cyphers, but
I think Mechanic have some competition here, you know?
yeah. I mean, best decoder is it
That was very
swag
and poggers.
That was very swag and poggers Night Watch gameplay? Really?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Even though it's just a tie game.
I mean, they did have Warp. I did expect Warp to carry a bit more than it did.
I
very sad.
Maybe they should have used Warp on Novelist, maybe? Or used it to pressure Cypher?
Maybe they could have gone for that double down.
Yeah.
As you were saying, they did that Warp, but I don't know if it was worth it, honestly.
Double down saves lives, just like
Double
how
down
Tide
saves
saves
lives. Yes, we love Tide. We love saving lives here. Oh, I'm getting a heart from Solitzo in lobby. That's so cute. I mean, I know you guys can't see it, but that's so nice. I do think though that this is going to be the end of today's matchup. Is it not, Claire? Opinions? I got to see my main. You got to see your main. I saw Geisha. You saw Night Watch. We are content.
Yes.
We're happy. Life is great. Thank you, CC, for playing Geisha. Thank you, Walmart Bag, for playing Night Watch. We love you both dearly. Unfortunately, no Clerk Gaming, even though both of them are Clerk mains. But really fun
CC,
matchup.
I will be hearing colors and getting to that title of Master of Terror Shocks. That's Hunter.
Right. You got this, Claire. Believe in your dreams. I mean, I don't think anybody can ever be as good as CC. CC really showed us the peak of camping strategies here, but I mean...
Exactly. Peakness of snipes. And
you need to have your dreams.
Terror Shocks.
You need to dream on, Claire. Because we all know you'll never be as good as CC. But still,
I
maybe
will be
one day
someday.
grow up. No, you won't, little British girl.
Yes, I will.
For you. It's GG's for you. It's like as wheat will never be good at novelists, and that's just how the world is. But yeah, really well played from both sides here. Congrats to Lupine, whatever, for winning this matchup. And yeah, that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I was Bamima or Reko, and this was Claire. Say your name, you idiot.
Oh, Claire, whoops.
Yeah, that's Claire, right? And we were your commentators this game, matchup, whatever.
There should be a
watching.
tomorrow.
Oh, there's a matchup tomorrow, yeah. At the same time. Ooh. But yeah, I think Solitza will be ending the stream here, probably. Okay, bye guys.